Namaste everyone, this is Srikanth again, and in this video we'll be covering the remaining parts of the Plummer block. You can see part number 2 and 3, they are actually two separate parts, one the lower one, the other upper one, and the top of these parts have been given here, and we have the bolt and the nuts along with the washer that we have to create. So let's begin. So once again, as usual, I have to go with the new file, choose part, click OK, and I have to make those usual changes that I make every time, the units and visibility of the section planes. Let me also change this to plain white so that later I won't face any problem when the objects are converted to solids. So for part number 2, let us say, first I have to start the drawing in top view. So select the top plane, go to sketch, sketch. Now here I have to create the cross section required for this to be created. So the cross section has to be something like this. So all these steps have to come along with a dashed line, and here we have to place the central axis line. So let us begin. So I'll take line, I'll start somewhere here, go down straight like this, and down, then up, then left, and then up. Okay, so these are the things I will need. So next I'll have to select these parts, and these parts I have to create a mirror image of this above this, because you can see here that the parts these dimensions, they are symmetric about the mid plane, and that's the reason I'm choosing the mirror option here. So once again, select all these parts. You can see this part, this and all this parts have been selected except for these two are not selected. So these parts I have to select, and then I have to choose mirror entities, and you can see around here there is a option to select mirror about line. So select that and select this plane, the front plane that we have here. So once that is selected, click on OK, and you can see that these parts, they are behaving just like they should. Okay, we have to actually come out of the mirror, and then when you drag, you can see that it is behaving correctly the way we want it. So next we have to constrain this point over with this point. I can see these points are overlapping and they are constrained, and this point I have to constrain with this. So now I can see that the closed geometry has been obtained here, and now I can start giving the dimensions. So first dimension I have to give is 64. So let me go ahead, take the smart dimension, take this length, it has to be 64, and then these lengths are 10 on both sides. Just go ahead. So because I have taken them to be symmetric, you can see this bottom part also has been constrained. Next, the distance between these is 12. So once again, the same distance will be applied here on this side as well. Anything else? Okay, I think most of these parts have been constrained. Now we have to give the diameters. For that I have to draw the center line. Let me start at this point here and end at this point right here. So let me hide these planes so that I can see the geometry clearly. This is how it should look. Dimensions, this diameter I have to give first. So what is the diameter there? It's, you can see, 50. So let me give 50. That's ready. Then one by one I have to give all the other diameters. So the smallest diameter is 60. So this diameter is 60. A very small gap between these two. 60, yeah, that's dimensions are correct. So then this one is coming out to be 64, and then the final one is 76. So this one is 76. So all the dimensions have been given, the center line has been taken, all the mirror entities have been chosen properly. Now we have to go for feature revolve. But instead of revolving it for full circle, we have to revolve only it for 180 degrees. Fine. So we are creating the bottom part here. So 180 degrees of the bottom part, and click OK. So this is the part number 2. Now part number 2 also has a snug here of diameter 6 that is slightly extending upwards. So that part we have to create now. And how to create that part? So I'll have to take up the planes. So we'll be using the front plane to create the sketch. Go to sketch, and me take it to the front view properly. And I need the hidden edges for this, so I'll just make these edges visible. Then I'll just go with a rectangle, simple rectangle, and this edge, on this edge I have to click the first corner, and on the center plane somewhere here I have to click the second one. Then I need to give the diameter, and so I will not take the axis, I'll just make half of this because I'm taking radius, so that is 3. And how far has this got to come? How far has this got to come? That length has not been given actually, so let me just take this. Okay, that's too much. This point from here, it's not coming. Okay, anyway, let's take this length, so something like 6 or something. Then I'll go with okay, I'll go with revolve base. Axis line, I'll select this part, this side, and then okay, so you can see that part has been created. Now let me change the visibility to solid, and you can see that the snug part has been created here properly. Okay, so next, just save it as the part number 2. Then again I have to take new file, part, this one again I have to save it as part number 3. Again make those changes, units, visibility, and the planes. Once again I have to choose the top view, go with the sketch, create the same entities once again. So straight line like this, and this way, straight down and up. Now select all these objects, take mirror entities, mirror about this line, click OK. Then drag these points, come out of mirror of course, then drag this point to make it constrained, this point as well. You got the closed geometry, give the same dimensions that we gave the last time, and yeah, this length has to be 64. The outer dimension, how much was that? Forgot. That has to be 10 on both the sides, so not this one. Okay, cancel, delete. So this distance has to be 10 on both the sides. Then this distance has to be 12. Then we have to give the diameters, so we have to go with the center line, take this straight up to here, hide the planes, then go with the diameters. This is 60, the smallest. This one, what is that? Forgot again. That one is 50. Okay, so this one's 50. This one, what is that? That is 64. And this one 76, so go ahead, 76. So once again the same part has been created, and now again we have to go with revolve base. Once again, instead of complete, we have to take 180, and this time we need the upper part, so you can see the upper part I have created. Automatically I'm giving the upper part because I have drawn the sketch on the right side instead of left side as I had drawn the last time. So click OK. This part you can see has been created. We just need a small hole at the top for oil of diameter 6. Okay, so for that I'll have to, okay, where is it? Here, it's here. So I'll have to go ahead, make the planes visible, take the top plane and go to sketch, and take a circle, take it exactly in the top plane, circle, draw it here, diameter is 6. Now we have to go for extrude cut, and it should go through all. Okay, so the direction has to be on the upper side, so flip flip the direction. It should be coming upwards. Click OK. You can see that the hole has been created here. Fine, save this part. So that's it in this video. We'll be doing the other two running parts, that is the bolt and nuts, in another video. Hope you'll watch that as well. Thank you for now.